Good morning and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Army Sports Car Open Day. Let's go! As I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about the Army Sports Car Open Day. Now this particular day is an open day, like a reset day for drivers, mechanics, team principal, all of the guys and girls that are involved within the Army Sports Car Racing team, be that media, like I said, the mechanics, officials, managers of the garage, managers of the team, and all of that good stuff. Now this particular open day was kind of bolted onto an open track day at the Donington circuit up north near Derby. The particular track in question today was the national circuit as opposed to the Grand Prix circuit. It's slightly smaller and has a slightly different configuration, but nonetheless quite a good track for people to cut their teeth on, be that in the pit crew or the drivers themselves. One of my main efforts for this particular day was to get in comms with Will and the team that are going to be joining me on the Britcar team that I'd mentioned in a previous video, which I'll link up above and also link in the description below. So this was also a great opportunity for me to get hands-on or eyes-on on the Genetta that we'll be using for the Britcar Championships. Did want to get some setup stuff, but due to red flags on the day and also priority going to some of the new drivers to get some track time, I didn't manage to actually get on the track, but I'm sure that I could probably set some stuff up later on in the season and get some in-car footage, but we'll see. But the day really was a mixture of lots of things to do for me to get some additional stuff for the Britcar series, which is coming soon. The first piece of the puzzle will be the very first episode of the season at this track in particular in a week's time after this video is going out. Or whilst this video is going out, actually. Today's Saturday for you guys and girls that are watching when this goes out, and I'll already be at Donington covering the GP version of the circuit for round one of Britcar, so stay tuned for the documentary series that I'll be making with the team. So what was the open day? I did kind of allude to it right at the start. It's basically a reset day for the drivers and mechanics and any new guys and girls that want to get on the team, whether that is administration, data collecting, driving, mechanics, all of that good stuff. If you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description below, and if you pause it in just a second, I will put a QR code for you to take a photo, and that should go to the link tree with more information. But as I said, this particular day was full of lessons from some of the guys and girls. So for example, you would have some lessons that are taking part in the media, any data collection, social media. You would have a lesson about setting up the car chassis. So for example, making sure you know how to do the toe, camber, wheel alignment, tyre setup. Just like a brief explanation to all of the guys of how the team runs, how a season might run, and all of that good stuff. It was also a great opportunity for some of the team's sponsors and VIPs to get in a car and get some track time as a passenger. So that was awesome. And it's good to see the guys bringing their own cars to get some track time action, which was also great for us to get some content. For example, myself and the guys, we went up on top of one of the VIP suites to get some shots shooting down, and then we went down to the track under the bridge to the inside of the track, and I stuck my 360 camera on the side to get some POV shots, which I'll show you now. All in all, though, it was actually a really, really good day. Good to introduce myself to some of the guys that I haven't met yet on the team, and just good to get back into it, back into the swing of things. The start of the season, good to try and set up some kit, see what kit I may or may not want for the Britcar stuff. I was trying to test out my my large tilter ring as well, but it's just been a bit of a nightmare to try and do anything quickly. I haven't really managed to get a decent set of practice time in for that. so I'll probably leave it at home, but I'll probably explain some bits of kit, bits and pieces that I do have as and when throughout the series. So like I said, stay tuned for that, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on anything that I may or may not be doing or teaching or anything like that. I'll try and do some vlogs and stuff for the Britcar stuff. So like I said, stay tuned for that. But that's pretty much it. Before I wrap up though, I just want to remind you again that it would be great if you could get on the link tree below if you're interested, or if you know anybody that's interested in racing cars, motorsport. They're serving, or they are veterans, or they are reservists. Hit up the links below, get in comms, and don't miss out on a great opportunity. I wish that I'd done this way sooner in my career instead of jumping on it towards the end of my career, but hey ho, such is life. But yeah, great opportunity, and don't miss out on anything. Hit the links below, like and subscribe to the Army Sports Car YouTube channel as well. But yeah, like I said, thanks very much for watching. Hit the notification bell, all of that good stuff, and I shall catch you in the next one.